All right, let's jump right in. We're gonna solve a really strange 350-year-old mystery. And yeah, it involves a famous scientist, a terrified servant, and a piece of meat that, believe it or not, started glowing in the dark. This is the secret history of wonder. So get this. This is a direct quote from Robert Boyle, one of the actual founders of modern chemistry. Picture it, his servant runs screaming from the kitchen because a veal shank is glowing, and Boyle's reaction isn't disgust or, alarm, it's wonder and delight. And that right there is our central question. Why on earth would one of the greatest scientific minds of his day be absolutely delighted by something most of us would, immediately toss in the bin? Well, the answer has everything to do with how the very idea of wonder has completely changed over time. So, what is going on with Boyle's strange delight? I mean, it feels totally alien to us, right? But for him and other scientists of his time, this glowing meat wasn't just spoiled food. It was a prime object for investigation. It was like a little clue to how the universe actually works. To really get inside his head, we have to understand that he was looking at the world through a completely different lens. For him, wonder wasn't some obstacle to knowledge, it was the very starting point. And to see why, we actually need to go back even further. Let's jump in our time machine and go way back to the High Middle Ages. In this period, wonder wasn't something you'd find in a lab. Nope, it was geographical. It was something you found at the very, very edges of the known world. This quote from a 14th century monk, Ranulph Higdon, just perfectly captures that medieval mindset. It's like he believed that nature was all serious and orderly here at home in Europe, but once you got out to the periphery, she could kind of let her hair down and get weird. Wonders weren't just stories, they were a feature of the map. And this illustrates the point perfectly. This is the Hereford map, one of the biggest medieval world maps that still exists. For us, a map is all about accuracy, right? But for them, it was also a catalog of marvels. All the strange creatures and monstrous races are just packed into the far-flung corners of Africa and Asia, way out at the edges of the world. Let's zoom in a little. Here you can see the kinds of marvels they were imagining. You've got the Cyopodes, these guys with a single giant foot they'd use for shade, and the Blemii, who had no heads but faces in their chests. These weren't just fairy tales, they were considered part of the world's incredible, God-given diversity. But here's what's fascinating. The attitude toward these marvels changed. See on the left, from the 11th century, the dog-headed cynocephali are shown as these savage monsters you should be afraid of. But by the 15th century,